So hi, welcome to Woman at the Wheel. I'm Sue, and I'm sitting here out by the house, basically. I just got back from Lawton and Marlow, and I took this is a Dodge. I'm driving the Dodge today. I took it over to Lawton and filled the tank on it, the diesel tank, because I may have to drive it to work this week. My Ford is still out here in the barn, still getting its surgery done on it. It's taken Bill a lot longer to do this than he thought, so I thought, you know what, there's no reason for me to sit at home next week if I can take the Dodge, which it'll be a little bit of a pain in the butt because I'll have to transfer everything back over to it that isn't bolted down. But I won't have my auxiliary fuel tank, I won't have like all of my stuff, but I can get enough stuff in here that I can work for a week anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, unless by some miracle he gets it done this afternoon. And I don't know that that's going to happen. He's in Duncan right now, I think, looking for some bolts. He needs some bolts to do something with. So it occurred to me a couple days ago, because he said something about it, that this is really stressing him out. The last thing I want to do is stress Bill out. He's been through enough. He doesn't need me heaping on stress. So I told him, I said, you know, just don't worry about it. Let's just, you know, if I can take the Dodge, it's not a big deal. I can run it for a week and then you can, you know, do what you need to do with the Ford. So I think that's what we're probably going to end up doing, but I won't know until tonight. So this part's stressful for me because I don't know which truck to get ready to go. It's going to take me about an hour probably to switch everything over, and that's okay. It's not that big of a deal, but I'll have to get my hitches, my straps, my tools. I'm going to have to find a place for everything. I'm going to have to put a bunch of stuff in the cab because I don't have my extra toolboxes on the back anymore. All I've got is the 2 toolboxes on the sides. So I'll probably put, like, I don't know, my jack and all that, the big heavy stuff, I'll probably put that in the back seat and put my hitches and my straps out in these boxes where I can get to them easy on jobs. And then just whatever else I got to put in here, I'll put in here. But I've got to go back to work. I said, I don't know, last week, eating and watching the first 2 seasons of Ice Road Truckers on Hulu. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I cannot spend another week like this. So I'm not going to. I'm going to go back to work. And I got a hold of my broker and told him I need to go back to work ASAP. And if I have to, I'll bust the Dodge out of mothballs. But I still got it registered for 26,000 pounds commercial. So I can actually use this truck to work. So what I need to do is I need to dig out my magnetic signs, which are butt ugly, but they'll be legal. And I don't have my VIN numbers on the truck anymore either. So I may get called in at weigh stations. That's okay. It's happened before. You just go in with your paperwork and then they'll look it over. Then they'll tell you, well, if you put your last 5 of your VIN on your last 8 of your VIN on your truck, then you don't get called in. Well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but mostly not. So we'll see how it all goes. But I think I can deal with it for a week. You know, I mean, I've dealt with it before. I've started over again a couple of times. And this will be like starting over again, but I won't have to stay in this truck. I can run it for a week and then go back to my Ford, which I prefer. I like the Ford truck better. Oh, it's kind of ironic because Bill was saying he feels better with me out on the road in this truck, but I actually prefer the Ford. I think it's a better truck. So, you know, it's just not as big and heavy and it's not as fancy, but it's, I mean, it's, I don't know, it seems like a tighter, better built truck to me. So, I don't know, as old as it is. So, anyway, that's what this next week is looking like. And hopefully, if I get back out on the road, I can figure out some way to mount this camera in here so it doesn't slop around and so I can get back to making some more road videos. So, I'm going to work on that. I would prefer to be in the Ford. So, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that Bill will be able to get that ready to roll. I just don't know. Have to play it by ear, but either way I'm ready. Done everything I can do to get ready to go, except take that over and fuel it, and I can't do that until we get the wheels back on it, and we can't do that until he gets the work done. So I don't know, I'm probably going to be going in this one tomorrow. I've got a feeling. So, but that's okay. I can get through this. So that's where I'm at. So that's what's going on, in case you were wondering. Like, I'm sure everybody out there is just kind of wondering what's going on with Sue, you know, because, you know, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. I just thought I'd check in and let you know that I am still kicking, and I'm fixing to get back to work. So expect to see some more videos soon, I hope. And I'll see you next time around. Thanks.